It should may be going live now. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know why I'm trying to refresh YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio never wants to work sometimes. I don't know why. Let me just check through the actual like YouTube site. Yeah, okay, it's working. Is this taking? Okay, there we go. Now YouTube Studio is actually working now. There we go. I'm very happy with that now. Okay, so this storm of Lion Storm. So I'm gonna talk about this for a couple minutes here. It was actually a lot more organized a couple like hours ago as I was coming from the southern portion of Illinois into the southwesternish portion of Indiana into Kentucky, which is Lion Storms is now actually starting to die down a little bit. This environment is still kind of primed still for storms to be firing off today, but just like yesterday, wind and hail are probably going to be the main threats, or at least the wind threat is going to be the main threat for today. Now, for another thing I do want to talk about during the stream is the, let me just try to find in the Atlantic Basin. Okay, so we do actually have some development actually going on here in the Caribbean here, which right now this is kind of just trying to organize itself, and the line is going towards here, but right now there's still uncertainties about exactly where. Well, there's still uncertainties about what this is going to be exactly forming into, as it's still trying to organize. And also, a lot of the models have now mostly focused into this area between Florida. But for right now, it's still just trying to organize. Still too soon to say exactly what it's got to do for right now. But it will most likely still be developing throughout this weekend. But looks like we are down to actually two severe thunderstorm warnings. Here between here, we do actually have another one over here in Virginia. Actually, I was not expecting that today, but I think they're just in a marginal risk area. If I'm correct, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they're in that marginal risk area. So it's mostly gotta be just most likely wind. Tornadoes is here in Wisconsin, part of Northern Illinois, and of course we got the Ohio, the base of Ohio Valley here, which here in Illinois and Wisconsin is still kind of conditional right now, and there's still some uncertainties of what it's got to do for Illinois and Wisconsin as this is pushing through towards the east here. But however, this area here is primed for storms to be firing off today. So that is going to be our main focus for today. Do have quite a few special weather statements actually too. Let's take I want to take a quick look back at how much development this was, and then just quickly fell apart. Like this was around lunchtime, and we actually did have a tornado warning between here. If I can find a velocity. So if we go back a little bit here. So that was tornado warned right there. A couple well actually now a couple hours ago at this point, I think. Because that was at like around 12:26, I think it was, that tornado warning went out. But then it was quickly canceled. It was probably the quickest tornado warning I've seen so far today. You may actually see more of those today if anything does decide to spin up later today. Although this is not going to be like what we saw yesterday with the wind and hail threat. So do I? Oh wow, yeah. I did. Okay, so I do have a water bottle, but it is not very full. I I think that's from a little bit. I drank a little bit today, and then I drank a lot of it yesterday, especially during what we were seeing throughout Nebraska yesterday into Iowa. It was actually pretty crazy, I will say. Also, I do have new graphics now for different types of severe weather events here. So, both main ones I focus on with each of the alerts, such as severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado, PDS tornado, or the emergency. Which the emergency tornado is so far has been. I haven't really used it that much lately. Back in April and May, however, I used it quite a bit. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, this one's got to expire out in the next minute here. Let's see what the velocities are right now. So yeah, pretty low velocities around right now for those wind speeds. Even when here too, really not that insane of wind speeds for this one too. And this is going for like another 16 minutes for that warning there. I am curious of what's going on with this one. This is a quarter size hill and 6 mile per hour wind gusts coming out of this one here. Obviously, no rotation on that one because it doesn't really have that structure that you would typically see for any type of tornadic rotation within a storm. We also are seeing this pop up right here because this must have fired off some type of outflow. Although the outflow has been pretty much sticking towards this storm that's been coming in, or more specifically called a mesoscale convective system, which we've been seeing quite a bit lately. And you have this kind of like almost like a bow echo basically right there. But you got this part here that's kind of going like there, this way towards the northeastish, and I got this one going towards the southeast. So I don't know. I had to think about what directions this is going in, but yeah, we do have quite a few wind reports. Actually, it looks like wind damage reports, I should say. Tree down, large tree limbs, trees down. So yeah, a lot of down trees. We also do have 61 miles per hour wind gust report from the municipal airport there in Flora in Illinois there, which is originally where we had that tornado warning earlier. Gusty winds in excess of 40. We are definitely. I'm actually say we are kind of seeing those winds up to there, especially like along this like front here. Along this front, we are seeing those winds. It looks like. So, so compared to like almost like a couple hours ago, this has been slowing down pretty quick. Even with that daylight heating we have going on over here, just when you have daylight heating during obviously the daytime, it makes the atmosphere buoyant. But let me just take a look at the. Whoa, why is this in full screen mode? I swear sometimes I accidentally put my radar into like uh full screen mode. I'm like, no, I don't want you to going into full screen mode. But around like 11, you can kind of just see it absolutely just explode into the atmosphere there. So wonder what's just gotta take a quick look here at Wisconsin, which we do have a couple of storms up here. Looks like may unless these actually may actually just be heavy showers actually, since there's really not a lot of lightning with these. It seems with since Radar Omega does not show any lightning for these, so these are probably just most likely just regular showers. Where is Green Bay's radar? We also may be in a slight radar hole again here. So we just kind of just have these like almost like kind of discrete cells up here. It's possible that one of these could go severe today, since we do have that 2%. up here with that tornado risk. 5% wind risk, and wind and hail risk are pretty low up here. Wind and hail risk are, yeah, they're pretty low. We also do actually have it looks like a flash flood warning here. Radar indicated. There definitely is a lot of rain coming out of this one right here, for sure. Which tomorrow, I do want to take a look at that. Which we do have a marginal risk tomorrow, but no tornado risk, no hail risk. So it looks like mostly tomorrow, if anything does happen, it's just mostly going to be wind driven threat compared to a tornado or hail threat. We also do have marginal risk on Saturday, it looks like, as well. Which we have a couple areas where we could be seeing severe weather tomorrow. Possibility that we could see a slight on Saturday, but we're still kind of like 2 days out still. The threat for this system decreased really quick. This could be the this is I mean, we did see kind of a quick slowdown yesterday with the Nebraska storm. Although it actually kind of took a couple hours though. Still, this one did the same thing, but it still kind of went probably even quicker than the storm we saw yesterday in Nebraska. Which we do have a severe thunderstorm watch, which extends all the way down to Kentucky. Which I don't think they're probably gonna end up extending this severe thunderstorm watch at all, especially if this is like just completely starting to die down. So yeah, this is starting to cross over to Kentucky and Indiana now. Looks like still have quite a few wind reports. Take a look again at Wisconsin, which we still have a couple cells that are actually starting to pop up still with these storms. which just is where that upper level, that like kind of like low pressure's at right now too, because you can kind of see how storms are kind of going like a circular rotation up here. So one thing I do want to take a look at now too. Let's take a look at the outlook discussion for this one here. Still got a low chance for the 2 day. So most likely development. I mean, we still got development ongoing, but anything going ongoing for the next couple days is probably gonna be just nothing much. But over the next couple days, there's a higher chance that this may turn into possibly a tropical storm. We'll see. Likely to form this weekend or early next week. I think I have a strong feeling this probably got to end up forming sometime next week. Because I mean, if it's still like I mean, it's still if it's still trying to organize itself at this point, there's a strong chance this has got to be going into next week at this point. But once again, too early to tell what is gonna happen at the moment. Still got this severe thunderstorm warning ongoing. Oh, it looks like they did just that either expired out or it was canceled, but I think it expired out. But we do have another severe thunderstorm warning here, just to the west of Lagudi and Shoals, and it's currently going over Washington. I think this is in Indiana. Let's take a look at the velocities real quick here. So yeah, we are seeing those velocities. Looks like still with this portion of the north, like the northern portion of this particular storm here. So on the HRRR, the HRRR is showing some like looks like later today some cells that are gotta be popping up possibly, but we'll see if that actually does pan out throughout today because it could just not materialize at all today. So because there are a lot of things on HRRR from yesterday that didn't occur. Take a look at the NAM. The NAM's showing, yeah, not gonna be much in the next probably couple hours, maybe. Maybe later tonight we'll see something. It looks like there definitely are more storms that are popping out of this area here. None of them are really severe though. Just a lot, probably just a lot of storms that are just popping off of the outflow right now. So we do actually have a Carolota right now in the Atlantic right now, tropical storm Carolota. But right now it's kind of just forecast to go out towards that way and not really impact the U.S. at the moment. Unlike this one over here that is forecasted to impact the U.S. possibly. We do have a mesoscale destruction from the SPC. Few strong to severe T storms will be possible this afternoon. Watch issuance not expected. There's definitely, so it looks like there still is that possibility that we will be seeing those severe storms this afternoon in Wisconsin, but doesn't seem like it's gonna be a great enough risk that we're gonna have a severe thunderstorm watch like we're seeing down here in Indiana and Kentucky right now, and a little bit of Ohio, but I don't think Ohio is really gonna get like a huge part of this risk at all. I think if they do get any storms, it's probably just gonna be like probably brief little areas of storms like what we're seeing right here, just in front of this line of storms here. I'll be right back, everybody. Sure. All right, I'm currently looking at a the Invest 97L model intensity guidance, which is basically like a chart that shows all the different like models of what they're kind of like predicting. Which there's quite a few that are going towards just going towards tropical storm, and there's like a couple that are going towards category 1, and then there's like a couple that are going towards category 2. There's still a couple, actually 3, 4 models that are having the track of this going towards here and then going off towards the coast, off towards this way, towards like the Carolinas. And there's some that are kind of just having the models kind of just hang out towards like Alabama, Georgia, and Florida over here towards the coast. But of course these are all still just like model predictions of what the models are predicting what could possibly be happening with the incoming system here if it does materialize into a tropical storm, which right now it's kind of just disorganized at the moment. So it looks like that severe thunderstorm warning that was in Virginia kind of was looks like it was expired out, eared out, or was canceled out. Looks like it was expired out though. Take a look at satellite. So on the Caribbean. Okay. I let me just. Where's the main development region one? Oh, that's actually no. I'm looking. I need the Atlantic Basin. Okay, there we go. So yeah, Still looking at this right here for any potential development of a tropical storm, which a lot of the like storms right now are kind of just off in the coastal areas over here towards like Haiti and the Dominican Republic. A little bit here, but most of it's over towards the west over here. But right now, it's not really much of a threat with how disorganized it is at the moment. So, all right, first water break of the stream. Here we go. So one thing I do find interesting about these two radars is they're so close together, so you can still kind of see how developed this one is just from this one. And you can see everything in the middle from just both of these radars in the middle, kind of. Although they're just like with the position there, the storms are a little like positioned differently on both radars, but generally they're in the same position over here. Looks like. I want to take a look at the outlook. So I think for the most part, a lot of this is just gonna stay south here of both Indiana and Ohio. So most of the storms gonna be going towards like Kentucky and probably like if it does stay like this or does die out, it's probably just gonna head towards like North Carolina and Tennessee. There are many thunderstorms that means they're poor. There are many thunderstorms. So, yeah, I will say at this time of year there are quite a few, especially in the Atlantic. When since we're basically in prime hurricane season now, there are gonna be quite a few storms in the Atlantic. And also Caribbean, I should say as well. But a lot of storms come out of the Atlantic. So we are still seeing more of these like kind of like cells popping up in front of this right here, but I don't think a lot of these are probably gonna end up being severe. If they do, it's probably just gonna be mostly a wind threat because we really haven't seen a lot of hail reports. So a lot of them have been pretty much just wind threats today so far. Although we could still see a brief tornado though, since that is one of the risk today. But it's like the tornado risk is so low. So how many special weather statements do we have? We got like 21 special weather statements, and a lot of them are just bunched up here. That is quite a few special weather statements. There's one here. I think that's Indiana, and then we got another one down here in Georgia here, which is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and up to almost quarter-size inch hail there. But no, we do have some hail reports there, which is that's actually golf ball size hail that was reported there. Look size. Lies? Can I English? Looks like we do have another severe thunderstorm warning here for quarter-sized hail and also 6-mile-per-hour wind gust, which we do actually see some reports here that are even larger than that quarter-sized hail. I'm getting a little bit of hunger here. I'm gonna go get me some food real quick, everybody. Alright, I am back, everybody. We are up to. Well, this one's been continuing for a little bit, but that one's probably gonna expire out. And this one was just recently warned. This one is the most recent one. And we do also have a flash flood warning under this as well, with all the rain we've been getting in this area here. Which this one is for 60 mph wind gusts. I think all these are for 60 mph wind gusts. Yeah. Just should take a look at this. And looks like we may. Well, we are kind of. This is a little bit far away from the radar site, so that may not be an accurate reading there. But it looks like we definitely are. Okay, so we are seeing those up to like 60 mph wind gusts with this particular part of the storm here. Same with here, looks like, possibly. Let me just switch over to here. So yeah, they actually may issue another severe thunderstorm warning for that wind gust there. Just switch over to, I don't know what's closer, Paducah or this one down here. I think that's Hopkinsville down there. I think. I think this one is the closest here compared to this one. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. Eating some food right now as well. So I wonder if this so this is still kind of a weak system. Since it's like it's very spread out at this point. It's not as organized as it was like hours ago at this point. Not well, not hours, but like 2 hours ago. We have a couple showers. Looks like actually rolling kind of through. This is to the southwest of Indianapolis over here. So it's kind of crazy how tomorrow, there's like no tornado risk. Although if there is a tornado risk, it's like it looks like to be it's extremely low. Wind threat though, I think that might be the one thing that we'll probably see tomorrow, since it's really not that big of like a risk area. Well, it's a big martial risk area tomorrow, but really not seeing much in terms of hail or wind, or not seeing much in terms of hail or tornadoes. All right, done with the food there, so it should be good for another couple hours probably. I needed something to eat so bad. Just my stomach was like rumbling at that point. Like it was rumbling. I still got cheese from what I ate on my lip and my chin. I don't know how I managed to do these things, but I do. I guess. So I wonder. Well, there's one cyclone port, but that's Brian Halls, and there's no camera on for Ryan Hall's cyclone port. There's like a ton down here in the southeast, but a big portion of Tennessee, there's a ton of cyclone ports. There's only like one, two, three, like three in the Midwest, and like one out towards California over here, which is actually not on actually. Usually it's on, but it's like a mountain camera basically, so you can look at I forget what mountain is out over there, but it looks like because there was a serious thunderstorm warning I think there a couple minutes ago. But now it's just kind of like canceled out at this point. I have so many tabs open right now. It's not even funny. I got Twitter open. I got the College to Do page, uh, like Next Lab open. I got Track to Tropics, Tropical Tidbits. I got the 97L model intensive. I got so many things open. Ugh. Still got. Actually, we're still seeing some hail reports out of this particular power storm here from a little bit earlier here. I still got that 6 mile per hour wind gust throughout that one there. Actually, let's take a look. Let's take a look at velocities on this one. 60. I thought I saw 62 there. 60, 69 miles per hour. 70. I saw 70 somewhere. So the National Hurricane Center is doing a live stream right now. Looks like. So even the National Hurricane Center is like, yeah, it could be a tropical depression or storm. Still uncertain of where this is going. Rainfall is still got to be a heavy rainfall. Still got to be a potential for that. So it looks like sometime next week this is still gonna be like turning into something of some sort next week as well. From this weekend until next week, it looks like. Yeah, we are in the peak months of hurricane season. It looks like August, September, October, and then it goes down into it goes down in November and December. Still got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings here, and now we have a special weather statement after that. It looks like so. It looks like this possibly is starting to die down on the winds again, which is it's done this like a couple times now, at least. We still got little storm cells that are popping up ahead of this line here. Ugh. So just gotta keep monitoring what's going on with this particular storm, and of course, in the coming days, we'll be monitoring what we're gonna be seeing in Florida and this part of Florida here, possibly if anything does come to form here. Oh, we actually do have some storms that are starting to actually pop up in central Indiana there. just time to sit in my chair. So I think today that it's just gonna be a very quick severe thunderstorm threat for today. Maybe a brief spin up. I don't know what that's going on there. Highlighting in Puerto Rico. There's a storm chaser in Wisconsin right now. That's live stream. It looks like. I wonder if we're even gonna see that 2% risk play out today in Wisconsin. K Canal and Puerto Rico. Thunder and lightning. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I'm still surprised this storm is still producing those 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with how unorganized this is at this point. Yeah, I think at this point this got to be weakened out at this point. There's really nothing much going on with that particular line of storms. So this may actually end up being my shortest stream. I'm not sure yet because still got the unlikely watch issue up here for this one in Wisconsin. Same with this one here. This is actually a really low chance for that one. This one is the ongoing one. So Perk may have 20 of those too. I was gonna say, I said I recommend keep up with any updates with the National Weather Service in your area. Because here on Radar Omega, I can't really show any of the alerts on here because Puerto Rico for some reason is the only place on Radar Omega that I don't see any alerts on from. I can see them in like the U.S. here, obviously, then Canada, but Puerto Rico for some reason, nothing on Radar Omega. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, just keep up with the National Weather Service in your area and make sure to take precautions if anything does happen. Because 60,000 feet high storm clouds. Sounds about right for severe weather. Well, we do have a new severe storm warning. It looks like that just got issued here for a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and up to quarter-sized hail, but not really seeing any hail reports out of this. But we did see some hail reports here. So a lot of these are So a lot of the storms that are forming ahead of this are all merging with this one right here. That's give it the weirdest drawing I ever drawn in my entire life. Not really a drawing, but it's just like weirdest lines ever drew on here. I don't know. Oh, that's why I didn't click that. Apparently, there's a Mexico discussion out west towards New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma. Fairly limited risk for severe wind. So we still have a lot of cells that are still forming up here towards Wisconsin. It looks to just be this like general like storms and like kind of like a linear but also kind of like discrete form in a way. All right, still got 3 severe thunderstorm warnings on this storm here, which a lot of these are just wind threat. Although the exception for this one is still actually having hail reports coming out of this one here. So apparently H triple R is okay, there it is. It just updated. Incomplete data set. Looks like. So what actually are we seeing right now in terms of anything in Illinois? Really not seeing much of what the H triple R is trying to show right now. So the H triple R right now is like pretty off right now in terms of what's being forecasted there. What about the wrap model? Let's see here. Same thing with the wrap model. It's really, eh, even with the wrap model, it's really not much too that we're seeing from that either. Nam, eh, even that actually 006, there's like 6 hours from now. Looks like there might be something there, but GFS or H triple R. I'm just gonna keep this on H triple R. Oh wow. The H triple R just set itself back so far back in the day. Here we'll take like the quickest look right now. So looks like there are like a couple. Actually, that is the first time I've actually even see alerts from Puerto Rico on Radar Omega. Okay, wow. Yeah, there just looks like just be like rain this way and then like just showers this way. But a lot of the storms look like they're just heading towards. Let's see what this. So yeah, it's all kind of just heading towards this way at the moment, or at least the most of what's kind of just strong right now is kind of heading towards the west. So special marine warnings I think are usually given out once there's like strong enough storms that are heading over like a section of like water. But not to, that like I have this marine warnings on, but not seeing those marine warnings if there is any. You're still seeing some pretty big hail coming out of this part of the storm here. I'm surprised that's not severe thunderstorm warned on that part there. So we had a couple severe thunderstorm warnings here in South Carolina. Both of these are winter. It looks to be. There's one over at Myrtle Beach. So anybody who's going to beach right now on Myrtle Beach, looks like they're have to push back that beach. What's the word I'm looking for? Like plans to going to the beach for a bit there, till this like passes. This just popped up a little bit ago. Looks like it's heading kind of towards this way. So got another 24 minutes on this severe thunderstorm warning here, which this one is warned for around quarter size hail and 6-mile-per-hour wind gust on this one here. We still have this flash flood warning here, which could be going for actually quite a while. Wow. And then also we got this one here that I just literally just talked about here. A lot of wind coming out of this, that's for sure. And it's even more disorganized than it was a couple hours ago. I want marine warning to be activated in open waters Atlantic. I want you to activate the marine warning. Yeah, I'm not the National Weather Service. I can't really issue warnings. That's another severe thunderstorm warning right there. That just popped up just now, a couple seconds ago here. This one's probably got to be just mostly wind threat. Yeah, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts for this severe thunderstorm warning here, which we've been seeing quite a lot with this line of storm so far, compared to everything else that we've been seeing today. Oh, we do actually have wind report right here. Train spotter at 2:55 p.m. So this was like about an hour ago. Well, I'm back, but I think this could be a good stopping point for the stream, though, since I'm really not seeing anything like majorly imminent at the moment. Although maybe that might be something, but I think that's just wind right there. I'll probably monitor that for a couple minutes here. See if it does anything at all, but I I don't think there's any actual rotation on going there. Just it's literally just wind. Which not that we couldn't see a brief spin up, but I think for that kind of chance, I think that's like at this point like pretty low at this point for this, because it's really not that organized of a line of storms. Even if we have these severe thunderstorm warnings ongoing with these three areas, but a lot of this is just wind. And up here, it's kind of the same thing for here in Wisconsin. Nothing really imminent, just a lot of like rain and some storm, so that's about it. And we do have some severe storms here in South Carolina as well, but once again, a lot of these are just wind threats, so I think that's definitely gonna be good enough for this stream. So like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. I don't have a Twitch. Twitter, Instagram, and yeah. I'll see you all in the next one.